Update. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. So, this fight between Valenzuela and Pitbull Cruz, man, I think it stole the night, honestly. This fight was a lot better than the main event. The fight was just better to me. It's more entertaining, more exciting. Shout out to Valenzuela, man. This guy, he went out there and put on a phenomenal performance. I told people time and time again, this is how you beat a guy like Pitbull Cruz. A guy who's constantly the aggressor in the fight, always coming forward, lunging forward. You outbox him, you pick him apart. Now, if El Rayo was somebody else, they could say he ran all night. What El Rayo did is what any good trainer would tell him to do against a guy like Pitbull Cruz. You don't sit there and stay on the ropes or get in that rock'em sock'em type of fight with this guy. That's his style. And that's the only style that he knows because of his frame. He has short arms. He's not as tall, so he wants that close range type of fight. El Rayo, he did a phenomenal job, man. He did exactly what his corner told him to do. He kept fighting off the back foot and keeping the fight in the middle of the ring. You could see Pitbull Cruz constantly getting frustrated because he didn't know how to handle that. And honestly, he didn't expect El Rayo to come out there and fight like that. Robert Garcia, he's been seeing styles like that over and over again, and he understands what it takes to beat a guy like that. You can't sit in there and fight his fight. I didn't think El Rayo was even capable of fighting like this, honestly. He came out there and put on a clinic. Pieced the guy up and kept getting out the way. Jab, jab, get out of the way. Uppercut him, got up out of the way. He did not give that guy Pitbull what he wanted. And Pitbull was frustrated all night. And I also said this after Pitbull fought Tank Davis. Pitbull Cruz's style is limited, man. I've been saying it. His style is limited. People are going to figure him out. Now, I get it. He has a big fan base behind him because he's a tremendous fighter. He has to overcome a lot of stipulations, man. His height, the reach advantage against most fighters. But somehow he's always came out on top. However, when it comes to these top dogs in the 135 and 140 division, he stands no chance because he has a puncher's chance against these guys. The guys that can go in there and actually box and outbox him, he only has a puncher's chance. And all people are going to say is that he ran the whole fight. No, these guys just saw out there fight. They didn't go out there and fight the fight that was going to suit Pitbull Cruz best. And that was a rock'em sock'em type of fight. So you got to give credit to El Rayo. And I will say this here. After what I seen last night from El Rayo, I think he gives Shakur Stevenson a run for his money. I want to see him fight Shakur. Devin, one of those guys. I want to see him fight another big name or get a shot at beating one of these guys. I do. I think he has a chance to beat one of these top guys. Now, as far as El Rayo fighting Tank Davis, that's a tough fight for him. A really tough fight. So I would say he needs to work his way up. Fight some of the guys that Tank fought before. Frank Martin. But El Rayo, he has a bright future ahead of him. He put Chris Colbert to sleep after they stole their victory from him in the first fight. He just continued to come out here and overcome these obstacles. So I'm definitely interested in seeing more from El Rayo, man. But Pitbull Cruz is a great fighter. Like I just said, that his trainers kind of limit him because of the style of fighting that they train him for. They only train him to come out there and lunge forward, that Mike Tyson type of style. Where all he knows how to do is just come forward and throw a bunch of punches. It's like he has pretty good defense, but what does he do against a guy who has the reach advantage, like El Rayo? What's he gonna do against a guy like Shakur Stevenson? Yeah, he said Shakur Stevenson to put him to sleep, like a Mozart concert or whatever he said. I may not agree with the way that Shakur Stevenson fights, but I know for sure Shakur Stevenson would outbox Pitbull Cruz, especially based off of what I seen last night. He does the same thing over and over again. Even the commentator said, can Pitbull Cruz kick it into another gear? Does he have a plan B? All he knows is plan A. and you think that's going to lead him to victory. But I don't see nobody saying anything about El Rayo's performance. I don't see anyone saying that he ran all night or anything like that for some odd reason. Because he went out there and did what every other fighter is going to do against him. Or at least the top fighters. They're going to outbox the guy. But that's all I got for you guys. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Peace.